Hi, and welcome back to another car conversation on this beautiful faith-filled Friday. It is my hope and prayer that your day is going great. The weather is beautiful, and I believe the weekend is going to be just as beautiful. Now, y'all, I'm a little late getting this video done only because my lawn guy came, and that takes him a little bit to do that night with all the noise. So we're going to get this video done so I can go and eat my breakfast and take my medicine. Today, I'm going to be sharing gifts that you should never accept from anyone. Let me say that again. Gifts that you should never accept from anyone. If you know me, then you know I love Stoic wisdom, and this is why I'm sharing this with you. And let me first say this. We all like getting a gift, right? But some gifts you really should not accept. And I have 7 types of gifts that you should never accept. And as I go through them, you're going to understand why. But before I do that, if you're new to my channel, first I want to say welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Please make sure you subscribe, tap the bell, and don't forget to like this video and share it with someone that you think can use this. If this is not your first rodeo, welcome back. You know I miss you when I don't get a chance to see you. Now let's jump right on in. Not all gifts are blessings. Hear me now. Not all gifts are blessings. Some are actually traps. Number 1, pity disguised as kindness. It chains you to weakness. So anytime somebody offers you pity and it's disguised as being kind, you return to sender. We don't want that. Number 2, loyalty that comes with conditions. That's not loyalty, it's control. So when you have people who, sorry, I'll move my chair back. When you have people that don't mind being loyal to you as long as they're getting something out of the deal, it's one of those things, well, I'll do this if you do that. That's not a gift, sweetie. Return to sender, because we don't need that either. Number 3, advice from someone who doesn't live by it. Hypocrisy is poison in disguise. Now, let me say this. When I saw that, the first thing that popped into my mind was, you have people that love giving fitness advice, right? And we all have thought it. And I'm just keeping it real because I can do that. But we all have thought, now how's this person going to give me some insight and information on weight loss and living a healthy lifestyle when they probably have not been able to see their feet over their belly? Lord, forgive me, but I'm just keeping it real. But they want to tell everybody else how healthy they should be. Well, why aren't you doing it? Now, I know some of y'all say, yeah, but that's like Christians. Y'all talk about God in the Bible and you're out here doing anything and everything. Well, you know, there's some truth to that for a lot of people. However, God does not call us to be perfect people, and we all sin. We sin through omission or commission. So one of those ways, every day you sin. You sin in your thoughts, your words, and the things that you do. So just keep that in mind. But I'm talking about people that want to give you advice. Like, let's say you're in a relationship, and my relationship is jacked up. And you say to me, well, Michelle, what can I do to fix my relationship? And I'm giving you all this great advice. Somewhere in your mind, something should click and you go, wait a minute. She has all this advice for me. How come she's not using it? That's what I'm talking about. So that kind of gift, return to sender. Number 4, attention from people who only notice you when you're useful. It's not love, it's transaction. And we all know that there are people, especially on our jobs, sometimes in our friendships, situationships, whatever you want to call it, people only notice you when you're useful to them. But as long as you're not useful to them, they don't recognize you. They wouldn't part the Red Sea if it meant keeping you from drowning. Do you understand what I'm saying? So be careful of people offering you a gift of friendship only when they can get something out of it. Again, return to sender. Number 5, guilt wrapped as generosity. If it costs you your peace, it's not a gift. I'm going to say it again. If it costs you your peace, my peace, our peace, then it's not a gift. Again, return to sender. Because people will love to offer you something and make it seem like they're being generous, and it's really because they're guilty. They're guilty that they did something to you, they said something to you, they didn't follow through with whatever they said they were going to do. Whatever it is, that guilt is causing them to be generous to you after the fact. And we don't need that. If they apologize, take the apology and keep it moving. Again, return to sender. Number 6, forgiveness used as leverage. That's just a leash around your neck. Y'all, that's self-explanatory. When people want to forgive you, and because they're using it as leverage, going back to point number 4, attention from people who only notice you when they find you useful. Number 7, last but not least, opportunities that demand you betray yourself. Can I say that again? Opportunities that demand you betray yourself. No reward is worth losing your soul. Y'all, I am very serious about that. There have been, and I actually know people personally that ended up falling into bad company. Okay? And said company, they were doing things that they shouldn't be doing. And because that individual wanted to be liked so much, and an opportunity opened up for them to be a part of those groups or that group, they ended up betraying themselves. And before you knew it, they became alcoholics. They became drug addicts. They became sellers of said products. Do you understand what I'm saying? So anything that causes you to lose your soul, baby, that's not a reward. You might be thinking, oh, I'm big time. Now I'm in with the in crowd. I'd rather stay by myself in my front yard in the chair that I'm looking at next to the azalea bush. I'd rather stay over there by myself than to be a part of a crowd that's going to cause me to lose my soul. Because at the end of the day, I don't answer to you. I don't answer to my neighbors, my pastor, my church members, my supervisor, my co-workers. But I do have to answer to God about the choices that I make. So stop letting people make you feel like you have, I like to air quote, arrived. And in doing so, you have lost your soul. And here's your takeaway. Some gifts are weapons. Reject them. So the next time somebody offers you a gift that comes with conditions or it's going to cause you to lose your soul, hold your hand up and say, return to sender. I can't use that. I cannot use that because it's not going to make you a better person. They're getting something out of it, but you're not. So keep that in mind. Y'all, that's it. That's all I have for you on this beautiful Faith-Filled Friday. Like I said, I'm going to go in here now, eat my breakfast. I had to wait for my lawn guy to cut the grass front and back and, all that noise. So I said, well, I'm going to have to wait to do my video. So now I can go eat and move on with the rest of my day. And it's my hope and prayer that something I said resonates with you and helps you to discern when gifts that are given to you are genuine from the heart. Always know, let me say this, always know that if I give you a gift, be it a monetary gift, or it could be the gift of my time, or the gift of a kind word, or encouragement, whatever that gift may be, always know that when I give you a gift, it truly comes from my heart. I expect nothing in return. Absolutely nothing. That's why when I give somebody a ride and they say, here, I got gas money, I'll keep it because I don't want your gas money. I'm doing this as a favor for you. This is my gift to you. I don't need gas money. I'm good. You know what I mean? So just be careful about the gifts that you receive. Having said that, go out there, you guys. Enjoy the rest of this day. Wherever you go, whatever you do, have fun. Have loads of fun, but be careful, okay? Just be careful. And know that we are living in a time of extreme changes, and we're living in a time where we are surrounded by so many people that are hurting. There are people around you that are hurting in ways that you can't even begin to imagine. And so having said that, I just want to encourage you, be mindful how you treat people. Because you don't know what nightmare, what hell they're going through when they're not in your presence, okay? So remember that as you go about this weekend. And if you follow me on TikTok or on Instagram, and even here, I did a short with a prayer that I offered up about healing and change, okay? So make sure you all check that out. Having said all that, I love you all to the moon and back, and there's nothing you can do about it. Absolutely nothing. Because I love you too much to let you go. I love you too much to let you stay where you are right now. This is why I do what I do, to encourage and inspire as many people as I possibly can. Love you all. We'll talk again on Monday.